Hi, my name is Viviana Navarrete and I am the chief winemaker for Leyda Wine. Chile is a very long and narrow country, and our main capital is Santiago, located just in the middle. We have the Andes Mountains, then we have the Central Valley, then we have the coastal mountain range and the ocean. Leyda Valley is located 50 miles southwest from Santiago. At Viña Leyda, we own all of our vineyards. We have 190 hectares planted, formed by 3 different vineyards. The oldest was planted in 1998 and is called La Arboleda. Then we have El Maitén that was planted in 2008, and finally El Granito vineyard planted in 2010. Being so close to the ocean means that we have breezes that comes direct from the Pacific Ocean and lower down the temperatures. We have the morning fog that is especially important because it delays the ripening process. Viña Leyda started 15 years ago. We are the pioneer and the colonizer of this valley. We are in the west side of the coastal mountain range. So this is a dry area. Before there was nobody here because there was no water available. We have made a big investment in order to build an 8 kilometers pipeline to bring water from the Maipo River and irrigate our plants. All our management of irrigation is by drip irrigation. So without this water, we are not able to grow vines. Leyda Winery got its name from the old train station that was named Leyda. Leyda in Spanish means la ida. In English, that means the way. So the train went from Santiago to San Antonio's port. The philosophy of Leyda Winery is to make wines that reflect the terroir. That means we make wines that shows the minerality, the freshness, and the intense of fruitness. Our main purpose is to show to people that we are the best Pinot Noir producer from Chile. Remember, we are in a cold climate area. We have really strong flavor fruit, natural high acidity, so my purpose is to keep that in the wines. That's why we make very careful and gentle vinifications, and that we really have high quality fruit. In Leyda Winery, we practice sustainable viticulture in 3 different items. First, we work with high density plantation, so we don't stress the plants producing too much kilograms. And in that way, we are hoping that our vineyards are going to last. Secondly, the products that we use in our vineyards are environmental friendly. Third, we are very responsible in the water use. Everything here is drip irrigated, so we give water to the plants that really need it. Pinot Noir from Leyda Valley are the best, mainly because 2 reasons. Because of the climate, the low temperatures and the slow ripeness during our summer. And second, because of the soil. We have 2 vineyards that have very different soil. The oldest is red clay and limestone, some spot of calcium carbonate that gives you the structure and the minerality. And here in the Granito, we have the alluvial stones. So 2 kinds of aromas and flavors and play in the final blend. Our vineyards are split into many different blocks that have different exposure. We taste everything. We really feel the difference between, for example, Sauvignon Blanc that faces to the east versus Sauvignon Blanc that faces to the south. So we harvest them separate. All our harvest is by hand. Making wines with grapes harvested by hand gives you extra quality, and we want to preserve that. It's really nice to have different blocks. We harvest everything by separate, we vinify them by separate, and afterwards you have a lot of components to play with for the final blend. Comparing to Burgundian or California, our Pinot Noir are very expressive. We have more creaminess in the palate and not as herbal as Burgundian. We still have a lot of work to do in the future. This is a new valley. We are the pioneers and the colonizer of Leyda Valley. So we started with no knowledge, and everything we have done has been because of the result of our own experience and our own research. We are still investigating about clones, about the soils, and about the potential that we can get from this place. Always very focused in Pinot Noir and Sauvignon Blanc. This is a great time to be at Viña Leyda. We are all very focused on the way to make Leyda wines.